scattered is the clouds in the sky, and I like to change my mind, and I'll ask you what you're thinking like 100,000 times. And you're not the prince that I imagined, not tall and dark, but you are handsome. And you help me with the dishes, but you wake me up too early and eat popcorn in your britches. Yeah, we make a good team. You make me a little bit crazy, and I make you a little crazy too. So let's just call it even this time. Was a lonely little kite tied to a string, and I just had to know whose hands were at the end of that rope. I watched the little kite and I drove, and ended up right here in your arms. Yeah, you make me a little bit crazy, and I make you a little crazy too. So let's just call it even this time. Na 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 na. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Ooh, oh. You make me a little bit crazy, and I make you a little crazy too. I'd rather have an itch to scratch than be all numb and bored, and you would rather pick a fight than live your life ignored. We'd rather be ridiculous than stuck up or meticulous. So perfectly imperfect, aren't we?
So we met. It was a weird interaction there. Basically, we went to. I had a soccer game that I played against with
an ex-girlfriend.
Yes. We do that. So we played soccer against an ex-girlfriend, and she ended up pushing me at one point during the match, and she said, never touch me again. So I said, all right, I'm done. And that night went out with the soccer team and had Nicole sitting across from me, and I said, hey, you got any girls you want to set me up with? And she said, yeah, I got the perfect girl. Calls her up, and
I was actually at a dance competition, and she called me and asked me if I wanted to go bowling with her and EJ, and a group of friends, and I had no idea that it was like a blind date setup. No idea. No idea.
So the very next day, we went bowling, and she didn't say a word to me.
No. He ignored me the entire time. He was too scared to talk to me the entire time.
Alright.
Wouldn't even speak. I thought, there for a second, I thought he was going to come and talk to me, but I'm pretty sure he wrist bumped like this because he got a strike. That was it. That's all I got.
Those are important times. After that, we went to dinner right after we went bowling, and BJ happened to get in the car right before I did, so he sat next to Angela instead of me, so we make fun of him still to this day about that. And we went to dinner at Johnny Carino's, and I proceeded to ask her questions about dance, and I got little one-word answers.
I was over it. He had already not talked to me for like a whole 3 hours. I was over it. That's good.
So yeah, after that we went back to BJ Nicole's house and played catchphrase, and then talked some more.
Had a really awkward, really like the most, if you could have like the most humanly possible awkward hug, that was what we had at the end of the night before we went home. And didn't talk for like, what was it, like 3 days?
Yeah, about 3 days, and then they finally, I guess you talked to Nicole that night, the third night or fourth night, whatever it was.
You called me while I was up at the studio painting the studio bathroom, and we're together ever since.
I'm not the easiest girl to love.
What I love about DJ is that he's sweet and he's kind. He's extremely nerdy. He's the biggest cheeseball I know. He tells terrible jokes. He plays air guitar in public. Oh, like way too much. Way too much. He makes me laugh.
But you wake me up too early and eat popcorn in your britches. Yeah, we make a good team.
So what I love about her,
You make me a little bit crazy.
trying to think,
Crazy too, so
she gives really great Christmas presents. One year she got me a yo-yo. Aside from that, she really lets me be me and makes me laugh. With all my nerdiness that I bring to the table.
was on my way.
She's one of the most caring people. She can't say no to anybody, except for me. She has no problem telling me no. And the fact how much she loves her kids, her dance kids,
And I just had to know.
is amazing to me. So,
I watched the little kite and I drove and ended up right here in your arms. Yeah, you make me a little bit crazy, and I'll make you a little crazy too. So let's just call it even this time. Na 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 na. La 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 la. Da 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 da. Ooh, oh. You make me a little bit crazy, and I'll make you a little crazy too. I'd rather have an itch to scratch than be all numb and bored. And you would rather pick a fight than live your life ignored. We'd rather be ridiculous than stuck up or meticulous, so perfectly imperfect on